Hello everyone, welcome to the video. My name is Cosolix, and today we are going to be going over why Mordex is the best legend in Brawlhalla. You guys seem to really enjoy this content on like balance and stuff like that, and if you disagree with me, put in the comments down below. I read a lot of them. Most of the time I don't reply, but I do read them very often because I like to hear feedback. So if you don't agree, state why, and I don't know if you disagree, what can I say? But we are going to be going over again why Mordex is the best legend. If you do like this, hit the like, subscribe, and comment, and join the Discord, link is down below. Let's get right into this. So let's start off with Mordex's skins, because pay to win, obviously. And he's got some good skins. Nothing crazy, that's awful. Good. Ew. But yeah, we'll go with this one because this is the one I own. Stats. He's got 6 attack, 4 dex, 5 defense, and 7 speed. I would always go dex stance. It just makes the most sense. And high attack, it's actually really good stats. Like with the dex stance, it's next to perfect. It's very even. Defense is at least 5, and you have a tiny bit of attack and a tiny bit of movement, which is really good for weapon like scythe and gauntlets. Okay, so why is Mordex busted? First, let's take a look at his signatures. He's got the most active input signatures and the most useful ones as well. Like Fate Orb down sig is useful, but like Orb side sig, no one's ever gonna active input it downwards because it has no force. On the other hand, gauntlets, yeet in like red, that's insane because it sets up for gimp potential. The one upwards has an insane force. So yeah. Then yeah, the gauntlet sigs are like okay. This is a good pressure sig. This sig is kind of useless. It's kind of gimmicky. It's kind of cool, gimmicky. But like, does it have the most active input signatures? No. I think it's actually even, not the most. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, so gauntlet down sig is pretty insane. Scythe neutral sig covers a lot of like dodge options because of just its pure coverage is insane. It catches up and horizontally. And it's got like a lot of range, and it's quick as well. And it's really hard to punish because your recovery frames end in midair. So combo starters aren't going to hit it, grounded ones, except for spear downlight. That's probably like the only one. But yeah. End sig is really good. Side sig has some great range and huge priority. Like if you are out over here, you aren't going to be able to do anything. It's got some vertical coverage as well. So side sig is good, end sig is good, and then down sig is insane because you can either put it forward or he's not going off stage, or you could do it backwards. Here I'm just gonna set his damage. So that means no matter where you hit it on the middle of the stage, you have the option to pick which one's going to kill quicker. So if you land it this way and he's over there, like see how he's a bit to the left of the center, and if I land it like this, I need to use the forward input because that's going to kill the soonest. Like right here, if I land it like this, I'm going to use the forward input. If I land it like this though, I leave it. It makes the sig so much more useful because if I land something like a gauntlet side sig, they can only go forward. They can't go backwards. So if I land it like this, whoops, it's not going to kill because I'm on the other side of the stage. They have to travel a longer distance. So sigs are incredible, right? But both gauntlets and scythe are the best top 2 weapons in the game for off stage. And it's like, hey, just because they're good off stage doesn't mean they're busted. Well, scythe is busted. And I'm going to make a whole in-depth video on why Scythe is busted, but this is kind of a sneak peek. Scythe has active input, so it basically just has more moves than any other weapon in the game. If you start landing a gimp, like if I start doing that, and then let's say I miss, right? Scythe is the only weapon in the game to be able to send the user back the other way without them getting jumps back, or upwards and forwards. Like you can decide where the user goes with 2 out of 3 aerial moves. So down air you can pick forward or back, and neutral air you can pick up or horizontal. if I hit it grounded. There we go. So if I'm like off stage, for instance, and I'm like, hey, I want to get gimped, you just keep on going. Let's say you hit, that should have been forward. Why did I jump? Let's say, hey, I missed the 0 to death. Oh, I'm just going to nair you. Oh, I'm just going to nair you. No weapon can do that in the world. And it's the same thing with downer, right? Like one, if it only had nair, fine, it wouldn't be that busted. You can avoid the nair. But you've got the same thing with downer. It's insane. And recovery as well. They're starting to come back to the stage. You just recover. That was a weird glitch there. And if you get one dodge read, most of these aren't jumpable. There's a lot of parts which are, but most of it isn't. Shout out to Egg Soup. He showed a good video on how to get like 100 damage based off one dodge read. And it's something like side light with force or something. Or it's like... I like saw something to do with it. And like that part you can't jump. So like nair into and like nair into recovery you can't actually jump. Yeah, that would kind of make sense if I did it frame perfect. So like let's say you land that, they start going off stage. Yeah, you can't jump out of that. So let's say I land that, and they start going off stage. Like I'm just gonna catch jumps for days. Oh, why is position reset on? Damage reset off. Like I'm just gonna keep doing this. No other weapon in the game can do that. It's got the most potential. It's easiest at gimping because you just claim people's jumps. Like you only have a set number of options. 3 jumps, 1, 2, 3, unless you are already in the air or on the wall. 1, 2. You have 1 recovery unless you use jumps, which you can only use 2 recoveries. 1, 2. Or 3, I guess. 2 exhausted, 1 normal, because you get 2 jumps. And so like fine, but then eventually you're gonna run out of options. You can only get a dodge every 2.5 seconds. So what? You have no options. And Scythe can, so you just wasted a jump there. Well, I'm gonna send you off stage now because nair. I missed it down there. Oh, let's start wasting the Cassidy's options. Okay, I missed it. Cassidy used the recover. If I hit the Cassidy before. Okay, the bots are really dumb. But anyways, yeah, you could like, I'm bad at Scythe, but you can just claim people's options. Oh no, you wanna touch the stage? No can do, sirree. Oh, you wanna touch? No can do, sir. Like, it's stupid. I think that bot could have came back if it was a normal player, but still, I could have landed another move after that, and it's just insane. Like, the strings are cool and all, but like, you can get out of them. The thing you can't get out of is losing options, and when you're hit off stage, like how far this Cassidy is right now, Cassidy could have probably used her jumps better there, but still, you just can't make it back. So you dodge like inwards there, you're done. I talked to Effie about this, and there's just a lot of 50-50 chances where they're either going to dodge up or in, or like these things cover, these certain moves cover half your options. So like, you can only dodge in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 directions. And some moves cover half of all 8 dodge directions. Oh, there's also spot dodge. 9 dodges. And some of them will cover 4 or 5 out of all of them. For example, Ensig covers a lot, right? It covers like up and like diagonally up and things like that. And you can actually count how many dodges certain moves, cover. So it didn't cover directly upwards. Covered right there. I guess it does if you like wait a second or two. Covers downwards, like things like that, right? It covers a lot. But when you're off stage, Scythe is the exact same thing. And let's say you do miss. You have the option to use a nair or a downer to bring them back. Both in any direction. If I hit a downer this way, I'm just going to throw them downwards. If I hit them this way, I'm just going to throw them horizontal. If I hit a nair off stage, yes, it kind of brings them upwards. So a normal nair isn't the best off stage, but you still have the backwards nair to bring them that way as well. No other weapon in the game has the option to do that, which makes Scythe busted. So that's Scythe. Now gauntlets are crazy because it is the best off stage. You can get gimps the fastest with gauntlets, just because basically nair. It's kind of the same thing, where if you're facing this way or this way, either way the user is sent downwards, and it makes it incredibly hard for people to come back to. It's not as good as Scythe, because gauntlets like have only a set number of moves. Its neutral game on stage isn't as good as Scythe. Scythe has good neutral game. Gauntlet's neutral game is not the greatest, but it's off stage, it's really fast at gimping. Like if I landed that ground pound, she's done. But then you still have that option. It's just really good at getting like control off stage. If you don't overcommit too much, or even if you do but you're still close to the user, a nair just sends them downwards. And so does Sarah, and Sarah's actually super quick. You don't fall at all with Sarah. Like, look at this. They had to nerf how many stairs you can use in a row, because people were just using like 20 in the air. And it sends them downwards, right? So like two of the best offstage weapons with good stats and great signatures. Like downsig used to be, normal downsig used to kill at like 150 on shipwreck. It might still kill, maybe 140. Yeah, it kills at 150. That's insane. And it got nerfed, so I'm sure it killed at 140, maybe 130. Yeah, 140. So it probably killed at 140 beforehand. And think, if you're killing at 140 in a move that's super quick and horizontal, and can also send them downwards if you hit it off stage as like a follow-up, which you've seen Sandstorm use as well. It's an automatic gimp, right? You use the off-stage version, plus the normal one kills super early. It's insane. It's insane. No other character has that in the game. It's just Mordex, which makes him the best. So yeah, just like everything's good about him. The only thing that he doesn't have, but the gimps make up for it, is he doesn't have moves with high force. So if you don't know how to gimp, Mordex can be very difficult to play, especially for new players, because you don't know how to kill properly, and your offstage might not be the greatest. Like there, I should have thrown him horizontally, but I messed that up. I messed up the nair. But anyways, yeah. The gimps kind of make up for the low force on both gauntlets and Scythe. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy, hit that like, subscribe, and comment. And if you got confused or something like that, or you disagree, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you again. Have a good night. I'll see you guys all later.